Good afternoon. Today is Monday, October 5th. I'm Austin Balaschak with this week's TCTV News Update. After 7 weeks of class, Thiel students have settled into the COVID world, but now have something else to worry about: midterms. Dylan Santore looks into what it's like to study in this new academic environment.
Having made it to week 7 with in-person classes still underway, Thiel students are shifting their focus from the new classroom environment to something almost as stressful: midterms. Collegiate midterms serve an important purpose, as they help both professors and students understand how well classes are going so far. Midterms often carry a heavy weight in terms of class grades, and depending on the score, can make or break a student's overall grade. I sat down with sophomore Michaela Brown to discuss this year's midterms and to see to what effect the pandemic has influenced student attitudes towards the exams.
So I'd say, quite a bit more hours go into your midterms than other things, just because they're bigger assignments and they're all happening almost at once, which is kind of intimidating. This kind of separates you from the real world, I guess you could say.
Michaela goes on to talk about her methods for studying and what students can do to prepare themselves best for these tests.
Sure that you have, at least for me personally, having a planner and making sure you have everything scheduled out and know when everything is due, because the worst thing is to have an assignment sneak up on you and then you not being prepared for it mentally.
Despite the expected stress that comes along with exams in the middle of a pandemic, it appears that Thiel students are prepared both mentally and academically for these challenges. I'm Dylan Santore with TCTV.
And while students are surely aware of midterms, they might always know about other challenges they may face. In this case, we're referring to the threats that come by way of email scams. Jamir Mitchell brings us more.
If you're in college, then you've most likely gotten an email, or maybe even emails, that say, "You're in." For many years, the National Honor Society has spammed the inboxes of students with emails saying that they're accepted, and you just have to make a one-time payment to join. But there's a catch. There have been many rumors that these emails are scams, so I looked more into the reviews on their website, and those even say that when people have paid for it with their credit cards, they were charged more than once. I've interviewed 2 students who have received said emails to get their input on the matter.
I have received so many emails from the National Honor Society, so many, nonstop, until I found the unsubscribe button, thankfully, by a friend.
Why do you think you keep receiving them?
I think I kept receiving them probably just because I opened the one and I didn't realize you could unsubscribe. And I just knew it was a scam and they wanted your money. And I literally got one probably every single day for about a week and a half till I found out that information.
What do you think should be done about these scam emails?
I think you should see exactly how many people are getting them, and if they keep getting them, to report them to see if they can go under investigation or just shut it down completely, so it doesn't trick people in thinking they're real.
Make sure to watch out for these emails so you don't fall victim to the scam.
And if you ever feel like you've been the target of a scam email, visit the Better Business Bureau Scam Tracker at bbb.org to report it. Last Saturday, Thiel's literacy magazine, The Phoenix, paired up with the Heart Walk held by the lacrosse team for their official rollout. Natalija covered this collaborative event.
Last Saturday, the participants in the Heart Walk were able to enjoy not only raising money for the Heart Association, but the Phoenix rollout. After the walk, games, music were presented in the quad. President Traverso congratulated those who walked and awarded those who raised the most money. Tressa Snyder, representing the health club, also spoke at the event. As for the Phoenix, members were thrilled for this year's edition. Some of the editors said, though this is a different type of rollout, the show must go on.
Our students, staff, faculty all have an opportunity to write poetry, short stories, submit photographs, art pieces, and this year is probably our finest year. We have over 80 submissions here. Our students serve on the editorial board, and we're very proud of it.
Students and faculty picked up their copies. They're already excited for the next edition and are looking for submissions.
I'm really excited for this year's submissions.
Both the Phoenix and participants of the Heart Walk felt the event was very successful. For TCTV News, I'm Natalija.
The Phoenix is now available all over campus. Be sure to pick up a copy today. Submissions are being accepted for the next publication. For information, contact Dr. Hall or Farr in the English department. Natalija Kutlesa is back with a weather update. This and more when we return.
Hello and happy spooky season. Hopefully this weather forecast won't be too spooky. Temperatures are cooling down here in the upper 50s. As the week goes on, temperatures are rising to the lower 60s. If we look today at our today's forecast, at 10 a.m. we were kind of chilly, but as we move forward through the night, we are going to hit about mid-50s and going to upper 40s as the night moves on. Looking at our 7-day, it's going to be a beautiful week. Lots of sunshine, and we have a chance of hitting 70 on Wednesday with only 20% of rain. Looking at our weekend, 76, that's amazing for this time of year. Our lows, though, as you guessed, are low. Fall is here for sure. Thank you so much for watching this fantastic weather report, and remember to stay safe. Conlan, back to you.
Thiel Athletics just hired a new assistant women's lacrosse coach. I spoke with Coach Jordan Merkel about her recent appointment. Coach Merkel is the first assistant women's lacrosse coach in program history and is very excited to build with the Tomcats.
Augustina had a great lacrosse program. That's partly why I chose it. I played defense and they were the best in defense from the Midwest to the West Coast. So being able to play for them as an athlete was a great opportunity, an amazing team. Getting the experience we did, being able to travel to the Sweet 16, keeping that high record, as well as winning the CCIW conference was great. Student-wise, I loved it. Smaller campus, everything was great. It was kind of fun being away from home, so I enjoyed it. Definitely want to help Thiel's program grow, get a couple wins in, hopefully get the championship title, and then from there on, after a couple years, hopefully move up into D1 schools as well. I was excited. It was definitely big news. I'm glad that I'm here, able to help out, but it's been good so far.
Students from the art department at Thiel have put together a collection on display in the Wyer-Sampson Art Gallery. These pieces were made during the spring 2020 semester. Austin Balaschak spoke with Kaylee Suarez about her pieces in the show.
The assignment was to do a copy of a really famous piece of art. It's actually a copy of a Van Gogh, and then the other one is just a still life that I did. I set it up and then painted it as I saw it. I was kind of excited about it. I was a little embarrassed too, because I'm not one to want my stuff out there like that, but at the same time I was proud of it, and I was happy that he chose to put it in there because I felt good about it. I felt like once I saw my pieces up there, I noticed all the little imperfections, and I wanted to be oh, I need to still fix it or whatever, but all in all, I'm satisfied with it, and I think everybody else did a really good job too. Professor McConnor, I actually have him again this semester for a different class. He let me know as soon as my pieces were up that I should go check them out. I actually didn't have anything to do with it except for just being in his class, and he chose to put those up.
The gallery features pottery, architectural reconstruction of Gothic time period buildings, and other well-done pieces by the class. Stop by the Howard Miller Student Center today and see for yourself.
If you're interested in seeing the work in person, the show will be on display through October 8th. The gallery is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. While Thiel College may not have a traditional homecoming this year, today kicks off Virtual Homecoming Week. This Friday's TCTV newscast features an interview with Thiel President Dr. Susan Traverso about the virtual events. So stay tuned for this story and more on this year's homecoming activities. Thanks for watching this week's TCTV News. I'm Conlan Burd, reminding you to visit our YouTube channel, Thiel TCTV, to view this newscast and other students' productions.